Welcome back, everyone. we just went at the same time. Everybody, welcome back to the ISA podcast, episode 2. And yes, I did do the slideshow thing that the guys requested, so you can get like a smexy slideshow of all the renders. We're gonna add more, but this is just a start. So, yeah, today's episode, we have both an interesting topic and a special guest. First off, our special guest is the lad, RedtheAnimator. Yes. Assistant animator for BPS currently. He currently has Songs of War and World to Part 2 under his belt.
Also animating for his animations new.
Yeah, and he also likes to participate in collabs.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes to join collabs, which is a fun thing. Yeah, it's fun. Alright. Oh, you can literally only hear me? Oh, okay, I better fix my audio balancing. Frick. Okay, this should be better. Alright, I'm sorry that you could not hear anybody, people. I fixed it. It's like, I had my Streamlabs set up to, like, lower, because I was, like, streaming earlier. Like, not earlier,
Wait,
like a
where did you
while
get
back.
that one?
Wait, which one?
The one where I'm just walking out.
I just looked in the BPS server, and I just searched up your images.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
also Claire, Claire.
Not stalkery at all.
Also, Claire's not gonna be here because she's tired. So, yeah, give her some love.
That's not an excuse. I just woke up like 5 minutes ago.
She lives. It's like 11. Oh wait, what? Wait a minute. What
She
time
lives
is
on
it
like
for?
the other side of the world.
Yeah.
It's not a freaking excuse. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, she wanted me to mention that we hit 100 subs. Thanks everyone for helping us hit this impressive milestone.
Yeah.
When we started this channel, we thought we were only going to get 2 subs. But we have managed to reach so far. We have 50 times more than what we wanted. So thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. So, today, on the podcast, we're going to be, discussing an interesting topic. We are going to talk about, when is FNAF stuff gonna die? Pretty much. Like, for the past freaking 3 to 4 years, FNAF Minecraft animations have just been on the rise. And,
Claire's spamming you.
Also, we hit 1K views on Way Back Home. Thank you for supporting that. Are you happy, Claire?
20K views. Wait a minute.
1K. If we actually hit 20K in the time it took from the announcement, that would be incredible.
Doesn't it have like? Doesn't your reaction video for Down to the Bone have like 40K?
Yeah, but we don't talk about that because I absolutely despise that video.
Of course, it's the most popular.
Because it's junk, and junk videos are the only videos that get promoted on YouTube.
Big if true.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So yeah, as I was saying, for the past few years, like, it's been nothing but FNAF animations blowing up. And even though we've had other good games come and go trend-wise, like Bendy, Baldi, etc., it's been kind of tiring to see only FNAF stay as popular as it is. So
yeah,
when is like?
So
when's
let's
FNAF
dissect this.
Yeah.
in terms of like story and creativity, I think it has already. But in terms of how much longer are people going to be eating it up, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, for story-wise, what I really wish a lot of people would do more often is come up with their own sides of the lore. Like, there are some animation channels that exist that make their own versions of the FNAF lore and still make really cool stuff. Like, for instance, Secret Force Studio, who animates in SFM and makes entire original movies based in the FNAF universe.
Yeah, like what if someone made a story about a pizza boy or something who was working there, and then he's just like, he's just having to deal with all these random things going on or something.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, and
Just
I
keep
wish more
following the
creativity like
animatronics.
that. Like, I wish more creativity like that would exist, but it looks like the only thing I'm seeing is just the next FNAF music video involving Tryhard Ninja's music. I mean, no offense to Tryhard Ninja, but I'm just kind of tired of just seeing only music videos come out with same plot, same scenario, same stuff every time. It's like every time a new FNAF animation comes out, you could pull out 5 other animations that are exactly like it.
Yeah, I don't get excited for them anymore. Like, I'll still watch it just because the visuals are impressive, like from Enchanted Mod or something like that. Like, the visuals would be impressive, but the story it's just bland.
Yeah.
I kind of like seeing what people do differently with it, and then if there's really anything different, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. It's more, and it's like, it's not like there are other games we could animate, but the thing that kind of bothers me is, like, yes, there are other games we can still animate that are still open, like Bendy. I mean, not too many people have made as many Bendy animations as FNAF recently, so that's still kind of an open market, especially with the new Bendy game coming out. So that's still open. Baldi just died because, and then
There
DLC.
wasn't a lot there.
Like, Baldi just died. Like, it was like 3 months, and then it died in the Minecraft animation community.
Sad
And
Baldi.
then DDLC. I feel like it's starting to go down the route that FNAF animations are currently on. Like, I don't think it's quite there yet, but I can see it's going down there. Like, every DDLC animation always begins with, like, Monica destroying everything and making everyone go crazy right in front of the player's eyes.
Yeah.
But what I really wish would happen is Monica would do that stuff, like, behind the main character's back, or and then, like, the main character gets scared and starts trusting Monica more, and then all stuff like that. I haven't seen that done before.
Yeah, it would be
it's always
great
just been like,
as Legolas is saying in the stream chat, we can say the same thing about DDLC as well, but the thing to keep in mind is that there is the back lore that none of the big animators want to do, because demonetization. So we can still animate the DDLC lore. It's just the big animators can't quite cover it because of monetization reasons. So, I mean, that's always an option. It's just going to be darker than what's considered normal in the Minecraft animation community.
yeah.
So, yeah. It's mostly down to, like, wishing there's more originality in the community. And that's what...
But the question... sorry.
You can go ahead.
But the question is, like, kind of why, how has all the FNAF videos become so popular and so easy seemingly to do, because so many people are doing that. So
it's because Scott. He's just keeping on pumping out games, keeping it alive. And then the community still stays active. Because FNAF is probably one of the most dedicated fan bases out of most game communities.
Oh yeah.
Besides Undertale.
Yeah, so does Undertale. I mean, to be honest, how many Deltarune animations have really come out?
You know, you have a good point there.
I mean, someone could do Deltarune. That could be kind of cool.
Also, are you tired of these constant music videos always being the same? Then check out Songs of War, coming out November 6th.
Oh yeah, you can plug that. That is coming out next week. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you want original content? Check out Wongs of Sar, coming out next week.
An all-new original series never seen before.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's.
And the best thing about it is it's free.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
With
love me some
ads.
free content.
Free with ads.
Yes, unless if you have YouTube Premium like me.
Oh.
Brad Blocker.
I mean, that
I
also
definitely
works, but like, the people don't get their monetization.
Lex, you're a bumpkin.
I want to see if I can become like a voice actor or something in the next season because I tried like last time, but I had a terrible mic and everything, and I was like horrible at experience.
That
But
was the
like,
same for me. I actually tried to audition for Wongs of Sar as well. I got nothing.
I think I might have too, but
Did I even?
no one remembers that.
Do I still have the email that I sent to them for the audition, or did I even send that?
I don't want to look at mine.
Okay,
Me
I'm just
neither.
gonna search Black Husband Studios.
And this is the part where we go off topic.
Yeah, this is the part where we just go off topic and talk about whatever
Let's
the heck we
talk
want.
about songs of
Technical
war.
difficulties. Please stand by.
But yeah, one other thing to keep in mind is that what I find really odd is that like BPS and Element Animation, of course, are like the only big channels that exist in the Minecraft animation community that are still trending, but yet they don't animate FNAF somehow.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's what I kind of appreciate about them too, is that
They're not.
they really focus on making original. Sorry, I just interrupted you. You can go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I interrupted you.
I'm finished.
But yeah, even though BPS is not the best animators, I mean, we can all admit that, they still have something that most animators don't have, and it's overall creativity with their stuff.
Yeah, people like creativity. At least creative people
They
like
do have
creativity.
their moments where it does feel bland. For instance, Battle Royale free. But
I gotta agree on that, yeah.
But there are times when they have bright moments, like for example, Sword of Infinity, Worlds Apart. By the way, Worlds Apart 2 is out. If you want to go check it out,
Go check it out.
Songs of War.
Skip to 4 minutes and 54 seconds to see the best part in Worlds Apart 2.
Yes.
No reason.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but like it's scary to think about because like smaller channels, if they want to be original, they can't, make their work known. They can't stand out because they're not going with the trends, which kind of sucks because they don't have the numbers to be creative with their work.
Yeah, Inspiration has a pretty good point. The big channels that are already established and they can afford to spread original creative ideas.
Yeah,
it's true. It's easier to start off following trends, but that's
what BPS did. They started out with Halo Machinima, and then when they transitioned to Minecraft animations, they animated Hypixel stuff for a while because that's what made it popular. But then after a while, they slowly started to transition their content towards more original stuff, which led to big stuff like the Animation Life series and the Pug Life series, stuff like that.
Which, by the way, was like world changing for me because I was like still a noob when it first came out. I was like, "Whoa, Minecraft! This is like the best quality ever!"
Wow, blocks that move.
I love moving cubes.
Yes. Also, new movie idea. Hear me out. This is suggested by Legolas. Jack TFB the movie, creation of ISA. That sounds like a documentary.
Oh.
Jack TFB and the creation.
But we're gonna have to wait until
this summer.
This summer when we get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, when we hit 1,000 subs, we'll make a documentary of how we created the channel, and then when we hit 2K subs, we'll talk about how we make our content.
You'll talk about the behind the scenes of the documentary of how you created it.
Yes, and then we would continue making that until we reach 1 million, and then we just stop.
We do the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes.
Yes. Like we talk about how we wrote the behind the scenes for that behind the scenes, make a whole documentary about it. We chose to capitalize the sentence because it's proper English grammar, and if we didn't follow English grammar, we would have the grammar Nazis after us in the comments.
Yeah, like me.
Freaking die.
Yeah. So, and this also leads me to another interesting topic. is it kind of sad that Minecraft is probably one of the only games that, out of all the other games out there, gets views from animators?
Hmm.
I mean, the it's kind of sad that like Minecraft is still like trending as it is, despite all the other great games that exist that could be animated. And I mean, there is a reason for that. Minecraft is just so easy to work with in an animation software compared to having to learn something like SFM to make other game animations.
That's true. Yeah.
So, yeah, what I'm wondering is, would any other game uh blow up aside from FNAF, because there are too many FNAF
I
SFM
feel
animations?
like if other games had animations, it would follow the same trend as FNAF because most other games have a story, it has a lore,
Yeah.
and most people would probably animate to that lore, and it might get stale. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure there will be a couple great animations, but I think it might follow that trend line.
But I
Whereas
mean,
Minecraft
not
doesn't really have a definitive path.
well, I mean, FNAF blew up, and I mean, when it started out, it was fine. You know, it was great. The problem was the trend was so restricted to such a very minor part of FNAF, story wise, that nobody wanted to move on to other parts. Like, who's animated Help Wanted yet?
Yeah.
And barely anybody animated Ultimate Custom Night.
Someone needs to do that, and then for like their
So-
trailer, they say, "Hey, I need help animating this thing." Help wanted.
Pretty much, yeah. But like, it's that the community in general about animating FNAF has become so unbelievably stale with what part of the FNAF lore they want to go for. It's as if the entire community doesn't really care about trying to branch out, and because of that, it feeds in making more FNAF animations, making it more popular, thus shutting other games out completely, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Big true.
Like, for instance, this is pointing to my own work, but shut up. I made a Legend of Zelda based animation.
Self-promotion.
And, like, yeah, I know. I mean, we let Red plug Wongs of Sar and Worlds Apart too, so I think it's fine. But I made a Legend of Zelda animation, and to my surprise, it didn't do as well as some of my other work. And I'm not sure if, like, I think it's mostly because that Legend of Zelda itself has been kind of shunned out, even though there are amazing games being released for it, like Breath of the Wild, the Link's Awakening remake, etc., etc., that could make for amazing animations, especially in their style. But I but because of the overwhelming popularity of other games, no one even considers them in the animation community, which kind of sucks, to be honest.
Could also be that like the animation is just kind of like someone handing him a flute, and they're like, "Yay, do whatever," and it's like where's the fight, you know?
Another reason why
we want to see epic flips.
another reason why it could be like that is because with so many other games, you have to be pretty involved in them to understand what's happening or to get like the full aspect of the lore. Whereas with Minecraft, well, everyone already knows Minecraft. I mean, it's so easily accessible and it's so easily digestible by everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not against that, but what my point is, it's also animating other games within Minecraft in general, aside from the traditional, which is why I brought up my point earlier about the Zelda stuff, which is like, yeah, it's very easy to animate all kinds of other great games inside of Minecraft. It's just they won't be accepted as something like FNAF. They'll just be kind of thrown to the side, mostly.
Probably just because not too many people who play Minecraft also play like all those other different games, and maybe they're just like, "Hey, I like Minecraft, but I don't like this game or something." So I don't know. I only play Minecraft, so I'm not very good.
Me too. I play Minecraft and Tetris. Dude, I bet you can't wait for me to make an extensive animation behind the Tetris lore.
Yeah, you should make the Tetris movie. Like there is a
30
Tetris movie
episode
coming
series.
out. You should just make the Tetris movie before they do.
I should.
Yeah.
That would be
Sue them for
epic.
making it.
Like we just have an entire movie dedicated to the lore of the Tetraminos. That would be brilliant.
For each Tetramino has its like own personality and character.
Yeah, that would be.
You got the grumpy
Totally.
one, you got the sad one. Wait.
And then like the 1x4, like the blue piece is like the cool one that everyone
I mean, it is true. I mean, everyone
is
likes
the guy
that.
that like wears a leather jacket and sunglasses.
piece.
And it's
Yeah,
actually
that would-
like about, and it's
that would
actually
be
like
funny.
some sort of really, really dark.
and then
dark
and then
story
like
as well.
the S-shaped pieces, the S and Z shape are a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really funny.
Like a really deep lore or something about fitting in and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Literally.
yeah. It's like a really depressing story about fitting in, and then like the ending will just be like you're never good enough unless you conform with society. We live in a society bottom text.
Oh, that is depressing.
Also, getting off topic, I just found about this on the Stupendium. You know the song "Why Did I Say Okie Dokie"?
Yeah.
The original video by the Stupendium was demonetized.
Oh
Wait,
no.
really?
I'm not even kidding. It's been demonetized for 2 weeks.
I didn't even see it, so I guess I saw the cover and I was like, maybe I should watch that.
Yeah, I mean the original video was great. I mean Stupendium is really good at like being an animator as well as being a singer. So yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wait, you can sing and animate your own stuff?
Wow.
Wow.
Watch the examination version of Why Did I Say Okie Dokie. Oh yeah, that one I think is still monetized because Minecraft.
Because
Because Minecraft.
that might
Yeah.
be one reason too. It's just because Minecraft.
I mean,
It
like,
just-
it
just
like,
helps
like
out.
all the people at YouTube just casually look over for it, like, oh, that's Minecraft. Who cares?
How to get any video monetized? Just have a Minecraft thumbnail.
Pretty much. It'll just like everyone will just completely ignore it on the
Mhm.
YouTube side. So
Everybody that doesn't like Minecraft already.
yeah.
Because, I still get those, like, comments from, like, my grandma or something, because now she's subscribed to my channel, where she's like, is that a girl character? And I'm like, okay. just like, that guy is really funny. And I'm like, that's a girl character, Minecraft stuff. It's kind of funny, just, like, how... And then I showed her, like, a BPS thing, and she's like, oh, well, they're all, like... I don't know, she was just getting them all mixed up, and I was like, yeah, you just, it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft animations are hard to understand. It takes a master level skill.
Yeah. 1000 IQ.
You know what we need to have in the Minecraft animation community?
Hmm.
We need to go back to the basics and just animate a story involving, the original Minecraft characters surviving in a world. That has potential there. Because,
Oh,
I think like that would.
And then
give,
all
like,
of a sudden, a huge
nostalgia
city
effect.
falls on.
yeah, it would be
Everyone's-
massive nostalgia. Also, the amount of creativity you could build for that, especially considering how much Minecraft has expanded
Isn't
ever
that
since
kind of like what Blue
the
Monkey
community
did
pretty much.
too?
Well, I mean,
No.
not really in a.
No.
I mean, Blue Monkey does do that, but I mean like a more serious style, like
Okay.
a series.
And then expanding into the lore that like
Yeah,
game theory does.
yeah.
And we can watch a bunch of Vsauce videos in isolation to figure out how he would go mentally insane with the deprivation of other. Sounds fun.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, it made it kind of seem like you were like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'd like to see that.
yeah, that would be cool to make.
And then he turns into Hero Prime.
That just sounds like animation life.
How Herobrine was made, he just went mentally insane because he didn't have any other people to talk.
I need some Fallen Kingdom
You
nostalgia.
basically just
Oh yes, the
described
Fallen
my-
Kingdom. That was yes.
It's like
Yeah.
a funny thing.
Paints a face on a woodblock. Wilson.
Also, Lilo came up with a great idea. If we ever do this series, she called it the isolation, an ISA animation.
Whoa.
Don't steal my idea. Just kidding. You can do. I probably
But the funny thing is that like I've been writing like a book or something that's like a prequel to Animation Life, and that's a lot of what happens.
Yeah.
Except it's like different and stuff.
So that could be something we could do as well, like make a
And
prequel
then we
to
can
Animation
animate.
Life.
Animate Minecraft.
Yeah.
Or like a Animation Life in an alternate universe where he finds out that he's inside a computer and then he just hates it and goes inside.
Like
Or
he
it's
becomes
like-
self-aware and just breaks
or
out.
it's
Yeah,
like-
he becomes self-aware.
Or it's like from Herobrine's point of view, finding out that he's Steve too.
Oh, the plot thickens. So yeah, that's the point. That's what's great about the Minecraft animation community, and what kind of sucks about it too. There's so much we could do, but yet we constrain ourselves to one particular trend.
Yeah, we need to make this Minecraft movie.
We need to make it just so we could prove a point that hey, there's more stuff to make, and then we get like 10 views.
But it was fun.
But we made it anyway.
But we made it anyway.
And that's what counts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm doing with Remnants of the Rebellion. But hey, I'm still having fun making it.
That's
Yeah.
epic.
Yeah. So, but what could be great is that hopefully Songs of War can bring some attention to original series, like give some attention to that. If that does really well, then maybe we could start seeing another wave of animators come in that want to make original stuff like Songs of War, and maybe that
I
can
hope
turn the
so.
tide. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hoping too, because
I think
be
it has
honest-
huge potential for that.
yeah, because to be honest, I do like making music videos. That's fun, but yet I kind of want to have some originalities as well.
Original music videos where we're the singers and we write our own
Yeah, we
lyrics.
write the music ourselves. Man, it's taking me back to the Minecraft parody days, where the people like made their own music and animated it themselves.
It's like
yeah.
no one knows how to play any instrument, so we just use our voice. Like in the background, we just overlay ourselves going like.
We could do like
Yeah.
Smooth McGroove acapella and then just have our vocals.
Exactly.
That would be dope if
A
someone did
Minecraft
that.
animation acapella group.
That would be dope if someone did that.
That would be freaking epic.
Yeah,
I'd
it
watch that.
would. So
Maybe we just like make all this stuff.
I think
We're basically just like handing out a bunch of ideas to everybody, you know.
I think there's too many aspiring animators now, thanks to BPS LMAO.
You're gonna get a new wave of them soon.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's happening.
I'm finally not gonna be the noob of the bunch.
Hey, you're pretty good at animation.
Yeah,
Yay!
but like,
Thanks.
No problem.
But yeah, it's funny 'cause looking back at my first animation, like I have grown, haven't I?
yeah. Don't we
You
all
all
just
seen
like
my
to?
first animation?
And then, but then
Was it
looking
a-
back at Jack's first animation, I'm like, oh yeah, he's definitely grown too.
Guess it's time for
No,
me to get back to work on my own thing. Then.
gotta see
Remotivation.
my-
Heck yeah,
yeah.
remotivation, Lex.
Yup. Because there's so much more out there.
Yeah.
It's a big world.
Yeah. Also, this is
world.
definitely off topic. This is pretty much the part of the podcast where we go off topic, but like,
We've been going in and out this whole time.
I mean, that's how
Yeah.
a podcast works. That's how we have fun. We just go off
Oh,
topic
yeah.
and talk about whatever.
That's true, yeah.
So, I've recently, and by recently I mean yesterday, been trying out these new Zelda rigs created by this animator, this character designer, and
Whoa,
I
Animator
actually
made a rig?
yes, but like I actually really like these rigs, so I think it might be the excuse for me to move to Maya for Zelda animations.
Okay.
Nice.
Like they're actually really good.
You can make trees. I read.
I can make trees, yeah. I have
Oh
made
yeah, you can
two
make
trees.
trees.
Oh,
You can make
actually.
trees.
How can
I
animators
just
wanting to make original content survive? They don't. True. That is
sure,
true.
you get early access to my newest creation. Boom. Look there.
Oh, heck yeah. I want to
That took
see
33
I wanna see
hours to
this.
render.
I want to see this one. Oh, that has music too. I'll send the link to the streamable in chat if people want to check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is looking pretty epic.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Right. So yeah, Red made a thing. Here's the streamable link if you want to check it out. It's actually probably.
So what's the story behind it, Red?
You'll find out.
I don't
But yeah, that's
It's like a hint to a upcoming thing that I'm gonna do in like a long time.
Okay. Is like
Like-
the flag something?
Like animations with full lore can reach more
maybe.
motivation for the viewers. These days, everyone is remaking the lore that is made by another game is getting bored. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, considering lore, even if you're just using FNAF, you can still come up with your own story. It's not like you have to stick to the FNAF lore. I mean,
Yeah.
to bring up a Minecraft animation channel, for instance, Free Display back in the day, when they had limited knowledge of the lore, they just came up with their own stuff for their older FNAF videos. And they weren't so confined with the lore. They took some originality there with their stuff, which was great. But now they don't really do that. Often.
Probably because people are like, yeah.
Not trying to diss
yeah,
them, but like, I mean, it's just something to point out.
How about my favorite enchanted mob animation ever?
Oh, I think I may know what you're talking about.
Put it in chat.
I think I may know what you're talking about.
It's the most epic FNAF video I've ever seen.
Yeah, but then most people come around, yeah, that's not the right story, etc. It goes like this and that, blah, blah, blah. Well, those kind of people you just learn to ignore, really. Because, I mean, if it doesn't follow the lore, of course there's going to be people that are against it. I'm pretty sure even people like Secret Force Studio don't. Like, he has people like that. Let's see what Red posted. Oh, the the old It's Me.
It's me. Everyone loves It's Me.
The OG It's Me back in 2015. Back when, like...
Dude, this is insanely epic.
Yeah, this is, like, the really old stuff. Dang. I'm trying to think, is this the point where he used Maya, or was it a little later? I think he was...
I don't know.
I think he was using Blender, but he swapped to Maya in Below the Surface, I think.
Yeah, this was made by his brother, too.
Yeah. Zach, was it?
I think so, yeah.
I didn't even know that animation existed.
Yeah, it's like a really, really old one.
It's an old one, but it's freaking gold.
Oh yeah. He also Enchanted Mob. Hold on, I need to find it. Where is it? Also, let's be honest, Enchanted Mob has the best rig in existence.
Honestly, yes.
Let's be honest, this is the best Enchanted Mob rig he's ever released.
Dude, I haven't seen anything more epic than that.
Yeah, that's a dope rig.
I think I remember like a really old Zamination render made with that rig.
I remember the animation you're talking about. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah.
Why are we
It
subbed
was
to so many
mega old.
Why are we subbed to so many random people on the Iron Skulls account? I'm gonna have to fix that. Maybe.
Why are we supporting so many people? Get out of here.
Yeah, but I think the animation was where was it? Oh yeah, it was the Bite of 87 animation. It was this one. Yeah, there's what it was. I think that's the exact same rig.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah. That's like 4 years ago. So, man,
Dang.
Zam has changed.
Wow, that pizza just looks so good.
Dude, I'm hungry right now.
Yes. Let's see. So, yeah. So now that we're pretty much
Minecraft.
getting on to So yeah, talking project-wise, how's Remnants of the Rebellion coming, Candy?
It's coming good. I decided to make. A while ago. I had it planned to make like a proper trailer for a
Mhm.
long time.
Mhm.
So yeah, that is pretty much done. I just need to render it and edit the sound, and then that'll be done. But
Nice.
yeah, I didn't want to confuse a bunch of people though because you guys called the first episode at the trailer, and I was like, okay, I knew it was that short like from the beginning, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I was hoping it
That's
would
so sad.
like it
Like,
was just
how long
so short.
was it? It was
It was just like 1 minute and then something seconds, and I was like, it can still just be the short episode because like I had it planned from the beginning that the first episode would be the shortest, then the
Okay.
second episode would be the second shortest, and then they'd slowly get longer as
So like
the
the episodes were
as the
like
series
50 hours
progresses.
long.
yes.
But then you guys, yeah. But then
This is some Stephen King level writing.
yeah. But then just so that one I could get better at animation as it goes along, and so I won't have to pressure myself with, oh, I need to make a 13-minute long kind of thing. I can
Yeah.
just not have it as long, but then just focus more on the story and lighting and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
which I'm actually finally getting the hang of. The EV lighting, it doesn't look half bad.
Can you imagine using Eevee?
Can you imagine rendering?
Wow. Who does that?
Yeah, like all we really do is we just OpenGL our animations and then we just put it in Photoshop and edit each individual frame to make it look good.
We put it through an Instagram filter.
Yes. Yes.
My first
That's how it.
animation.
That's how it looks.
ever.
So that's why my Zelda animations lighting looks so bad.
But yeah, that was kind of. I actually did think of doing stuff like that for my like really old animations because I could not render anything, so I had to like screen record everything.
I
I
used
just-
to render at like 15 samples because if I rendered anything above like 50 samples, it would take a half an hour per frame on my really old
I
laptop.
would set mine to 10 samples. That was the normal for me.
Wow.
Like 10 samples, denoising to the max.
Yeah, it's the same thing for my laptop. Literally, like a 120 sample render would take 15 minutes a frame for me, and that was the only way I can make it look decent enough. So when Eevee came out, I'm like, yeah, I'm jumping on this.
Yeah.
Well, it took me a while to
It's-
adjust though.
That's
Still,
like one reason
I was
why like
I was kind of against it at first, but then later I was like, oh yeah, this is actually epic.
I was just scared of it at first.
Oh, why?
Because I was like, it's new. It's scary.
It's just new.
Hey,
I think-
new rig, scary, new computer, scary.
Yeah.
That's true. Everything is just freaking terrifying.
TBM. Imagine using Blender.
Wow.
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 Can you imagine using Blender?
I cannot imagine. Who does
That's
that?
Scary.
Everyone, let's jump onto Animator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I actually
where I-
know that thing half decently.
I can sort of animate in Animator.
Yeah, you're way better than I just.
I haven't actually tried to make something in
That was
Animator.
how I started animation, was Animator, because I didn't
Same.
even know about Blender,
Mhm.
and then I was terrible at it. So then I heard of Blender, and I was like, yo, this is like my thing. So I moved over to
Yeah.
Blender.
Yeah, I heard of Blender first, and then SFM, and then Animator, and then Maya. I think that was the order for me.
I sent my first ever Minecraft animation in chat.
Yo.
This was where I started. This is
Yo,
this is like something I made
this
in,
is
like-
this is revenge level creeper slang. Yo, Inspiration said this in chat. Imagine using a fruit blender, like the kitchen appliance, to make animations.
Wow.
That is
You
insane.
put all your plushies in there.
Imagine animating.
You put in
Can
some
you
a
imagine
light bulb.
animating?
You put the sun in there, and then you just turn on the button.
Wait,
and it makes
which
the
sun? Do you mean like the sun in the sky or your
Yes.
son? Oh, I thought you were
Yes.
talking about your son.
No.
That would have been a little dark.
I only have like a dog who's technically my daughter in a way.
Oh yes.
And her name is Candy, so I'm like named after her too, so that's an odd thing.
So is you like Candy Jr.?
Yeah, I'm Candy Jr.
I'm
Wait,
sorry,
wait,
Lilo.
wait,
I
hold
have a
up.
bad mind
So-
sometimes.
You're Candy Jr., but
Yeah.
your dog or your daughter is the original Candy. How the frick does that work?
Okay.
It just works.
I don't think it does.
This sounds like an Alabama scenario.
Oh no.
It really does.
It kind of
I'm
does.
sorry, but it does.
I named my Minecraft character after my dog.
Like
Animator was
literally,
kinda
my
hard in the first
Spanish
steps
teacher
once we
was
animated
like,
the
we
season.
were in Spanish and we were making, and like my Spanish teacher was making a joke where people would mess up the translation of family words in Spanish, and they would translate into stupid stuff like the daughter of my grandmother is my sister or something like
Oh
that.
no.
That's how
no.
bad it was.
Oh no, that's not good.
Like
Yeah,
that kind of
learning
little
languages is
stuff.
hard.
Do you
Learning
guys
other
have any?
languages is hard.
Oh, Sharpblade has a serious question. Do you guys have any dating advice?
Don't.
Don't
Next question.
date. That's
Stay single as long as.
It'll save you a lot of stress.
When are you? Oh, why did you even do that? CBM, why did you bring that up again? I told you a million times. I ain't doing it.
Hey Jack,
just ignore him and make it seem like you didn't even
Jack.
hear him.
when's the next Mika episode?
that's gonna haunt me to my grave pretty much.
In fact, I'm gonna
Like
write
I'm
it
gonna
on your
wake up
grave.
in my grave when I'm buried saying, "Oh frick, I need to make Mika Part 3."
Yeah, we're animators. We're the kind of people who sit down at a computer and move cubes around for hours on end. Do you think we have life?
It's like we're all at your funeral. Like, man, he didn't even make Mika Part 3.
Yeah. Okay. This
On
sounds
your
stupid,
will,
but when
it's
I get in my memorial in the speech, I want the pastor to say he lived a good life, but he didn't animate Mika. So
On your will, it's like I want someone to continue the Mika series.
like dating advice: don't be an animator. Aww.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Mika Part 3 is that.
True.
Oh my
I
gosh,
love-
I did not realize this. Mika Part 3
Oh, it
is the
totally
Half-Life
is.
3 of my. It kind of is, actually. I didn't think of that. That's actually perfect.
Dude, how come we didn't find Mika Part 3 at Area 51?
Dude. We were too busy looking for Songs of War, we couldn't find Mika Part 3.
That's
Yeah.
Okay, if that's how it's gonna be,
Oh,
then
wait,
I have to
Seren
force
Pirate
someone to
Passage.
animate me getting a date. Oh, really? Oh, I could just make a ship render Sharpblade. It's not even that hard.
He already has.
Yo, wait, Red. When is
What?
Gokumedai Day?
December 8th, I think.
Oh, so it's still a month away.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys. For those of you that don't get the joke, no, we're not talking about suicide. It's a joke that we made a long time ago. Where like, should I even like?
Yeah, you can say it's been like almost a year.
Okay. So what happened was on that day we were pulling a prank. Red and Pixel were pulling a prank on a guy with a fake Mika alt, trying to pretend like it's that the alt loved this guy,
Yeah, we're basically pretending to be an e-girl on this. Oh,
Yeah, pretty much. And then on December 8th, what happened was they revealed it was the all, and literally Red was in the call, and exactly these are the exact words. I'm trying to remember the exact words of what you said in the call. You were said something like, "What's crack a like a heck a smack a lack," and also
no,
"Happy Go
I
Commit
said
Die Day."
I said so how's the weather? Also happy commit die day
Yeah,
Lamar.
you said that in the call with your like text to speech voice, like that text
Yeah.
to speech impersonation, and then we made it an actual holiday amongst us where on that day we would make ship renders.
So the guy, I'm going to send a letter to Pixel because he's gonna give it to him in real life since he's Pixel's friend, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be a picture of Mika's profile picture, and I'm gonna sign it.
I can provide you with that picture, Red.
Dude, I would love that.
I'll create a picture just for this event. No.
That's
Wait,
gonna be
wait,
epic.
red. You should do that. You should do that. Should I even say the word on stream, Mika?
Sure, go ahead.
I'll type it in the chat. Hold on.
Oh, this chat.
Demonetize. Banned.
Should you use that render for the picture?
I should. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
the Belle Delphine Mika.
Yes.
That's what I should have said on the stream. The Belle Delphine Mika render.
Mm-hmm.
That would be funny.
I want Pixel to record his reaction.
I'm a raid YouTube headquarters. Yo, when we gonna raid YouTube HQ?
What?
We
Oh
have
my
to like
goodness,
find all of the monetizations and
is that the new like Area 51 is YouTube
It's
HQ?
kind of growing. It's not to the level of Area 51, but it's kind of a meme.
kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just because Area 51 was like overspin over.
They
tons
can't
of different
demonetize
platforms.
us all. Yes, that's gonna be our rallying cry when we head there. They can't demonetize us all.
I second that.
Yeah. Okay, so Area 51 had the Naruto run. What should be our signature move when we go?
What's something really YouTube? Like whenever you
The
think of
T-pose.
The T-pose.
We will T-pose to assert our dominance over YouTube.
We all have to like create a giant T-pose
we
circle.
have
T-pose
yeah,
for
and then we all
freedom.
chant the Halo theme as we do it before we just run into the headquarters. They'll be so paralyzed we won't even have to
So
fight.
like we start with like a huge T-pose circle, like
Yeah.
all around the building. We plant the halo as we slowly circle in as it
Yes.
gets smaller, and then that's
Yeah.
when we start breaking windows.
Yeah, like we don't even have to fight. They'll just be so mesmerized by our T-poses and our chants that we don't even have to fight. So
They'll
there
just
won't be any
curl up
casualties.
into a ball and cry.
Yeah, so there won't be any casualties. So it won't be as bad as the Area 51.
They
raid.
moved their base to like underground. Haha, you cannot raid it anymore.
Oh wait, they're
Get
saying
your
no. We
shovels,
played
lads.
the okay. Lex is saying something along to the 009 Dreamscape. What the heck is that? 009 Dreamscape. Okay, I need to. I don't care about getting demonetized. I'm just gonna.
Oh
listen
wait,
to it.
You need to animate the plan and make it seem like it's an actual kind of plan. Like
I
alright
do.
guys, here's the plan. Everybody, quadrants 8, 9. You're gonna go here, and then
It's like I'm a general of an army pointing
yeah,
at
yeah, we're just doing a general of an army. We're gonna raise the YouTube headquarters.
That would be perfect.
And it's like terrible animation though, like kind of Pam tree kind of stuff.
Minecraft mob school. Monster school. No, it's called Monster School. How
By
I
the
forget
ways,
name of
by
that?
the ways, should I post that tweet that Markcraft made for examination to make Monster School? Should we get more people to retweet
Yes.
that? We need more people to
we need to get
retweet
more
that so
people on
Zam
that.
can make Monster School. Okay, hold on. I'm
Examination
gonna
to make
find the
monsters?
tweet. Hold on, where is that tweet? I will
Yeah.
find it. Okay. It's how many retweets does it have currently?
I don't know. Wait, let me see.
Oh wait, here it is. It has 88 so far. Okay, guys, we need to retweet this tweet so Examination can make Monster School. Just take this, just go onto this tweet and retweet it.
I don't have
Yes,
Twitter.
please. Get it.
No.
Why not?
Because Twitter is, I don't know.
It's Twitter.
I don't have Facebook or anything. I'm just Discord and YouTube and Wattpad. That's
Yeah.
it.
There was only one Monster School video I liked, but I liked the guy who made it. But he went on to make NSFW Monster School videos. Wait, that's a thing? NSFW Monster School videos?
What?
Sorry, my internet had a seizure. What you were talking about for like the past 30 seconds?
Someone
something
said
about NSF.
NSFW Monster School videos are apparently a thing.
They are, and they're awful.
I did not know they were a thing.
Me neither.
It's been a
I
I
thing
mean, I
for
know the
a while.
thumbnails are pretty NSFW, but I didn't know the actual videos were.
There are a couple bad ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for it, Lex. I'm not that.
Live reaction on stream. Let's go.
like I just do a reaction stream to like the weirdest Minecraft animations, and people just spam Futuristic Hub links.
Oh yeah,
His
I was
old
actually.
his old content, not his
Oh,
new content.
how many views do Futuristic Hub get these days?
I need to verify this too, because like.
Hey guys, I've actually never done a stream before, so I thought like the first one I'd try would be called culturing people. I don't know, culturing people on like things I grew up with, and I just find a whole bunch of YouTube videos on like a bunch of stuff that I used to watch, and then just watching it and everybody, just like seeing everyone else's reactions and stuff like that. And I'm talking about like really old stuff because my mom used to watch black and white movies a lot, so I'd have to find clips of that. And be like, this is what I was forced to watch as a young child.
That's a youngin.
As a young child.
Futuristic Hub's still getting a fair amount of views. Like his newest video posted a week ago has like 700,000.
Yeah, so that's pretty good for him.
Yeah.
What?
Kind of sucks.
Can you send me a link to it?
You don't want to be
even
tortured
know.
by it.
If you don't know who Futuristic Hub is, keep
Stay
that
the
way.
Okay.
Stay the frick away from him.
Okay.
That's just a life advice. There are just some YouTubers that you stay away from.
Like PewDiePie?
What? No!
Okay, so you stay away from Futuristic Hub. You can stay away from a good bit of Minecraft James videos, but I mean, if you watch them, I wouldn't discriminate.
Minecraft Jams used to
Another
be
one
good
is
back in the day.
another one is
Yeah.
Another one is
It's
slippery to
okay.
wait. No, I shouldn't say that.
Oh no.
Yeah, not that guy.
Yeah, remember when Minecraft Jams actually used to be good?
Yeah.
Like
It's
way
sad.
back in the day, he made some
I was-
like actually good songs.
I was actually interested in like some of the stories too and all that stuff, and then they've just become so repetitive. I'm
Before
like,
before Psycho Girl came along, Minecraft Jams actually used to be pretty good.
Yeah.
oh no, he's at it again. He's doing quotes on Claire's server. The sharp blade.
Of course, Sharpblade's back with the quotes.
The annual quotes, I see.
Yeah,
Or
that's
something.
just a common thing on our streams that Sharpblade would just quote our stuff.
Well, this is only the second one, so it isn't like it's like a really annual
Well,
thing.
it is a usual thing if it's happened 100% of the time.
I think it's funny that like one of the pictures on the slideshow was one that I was showing you guys to like show the depth of field, so it's still like the arrows on it, and I was like, hey guys, the depth of field. And then
Wow,
there's
depth
still
of
arrow-
field.
like you didn't even get the actual thumbnail, you just took the one that I showed. Oh no, someone disliked the stream. That's sad.
Wow.
Wait, we only have one dislike on the stream?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That means no one's dislike bombing it. Whoa.
That
Probably because I'm on the stream. I'm just kidding.
yeah. That's surprising for me, because for some reason my content keeps getting like 3 to 4 dislikes per video.
It's
weird.
probably just those same 3 to 4 people.
Yeah, it probably is. So, can we forget Minecraft Jams exists? I mean, Minecraft Jams is
No,
not great,
not
but it's
really.
not Futuristica bad, so
I
I'm
would
not gonna
say, like,
diss someone on it.
On the scale, Minecraft Jams is just like a bit below Monster School quality. So like not absolutely unbearable, but pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like the videos aren't like disturbingly bad, they're just insanely low effort.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then we have futuristic how he's just cringe.
And then the ads at the end are like really good quality, and you're like, where was this quality in your actual animation? So yeah. Hey guys, you like playing Minecraft?
Oh no.
Me and my brother usually talk to each other like this. Except his voice is way better. Only one can remain.
Sounds like Kermit.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, Eli actually. Oh wait, no. I mean, my brother actually sounds just like he can sound just like Kermit. It's kind of scary.
Oh wow.
Cause then he can say, "I can smell you," and then like.
Like imagine hearing Kermit saying that behind your back at night while you're animating.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do you know what I hate with a fiery passion of 1,000 suns? When I'm watching a YT video and get 2 unskippable ads in a row. Yo.
Man.
And that is nowhere near the torture I went through last night. Me and my brother were watching some shows, and there were literally like 7 ads.
I love how everyone complains about having 2 unskippable ads on YouTube, but no one remembers the amount of ads on cable.
Who the frick watches cable anymore?
Yeah, who watches
Only
cable?
boomers watch cable. Out of here.
Oh yeah, the thing I used to watch before my parents got Netflix.
The thing we only watched before we had DVDs, and then we stuck with that. It took me years before I got on YouTube.
I watch moving cubes on YouTube, and I go to the movie theaters, but that's.
I've binge watched like every single Transformers
Yo,
thing there is
VHS
on
was the
Netflix.
bomb for me back in the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Who
we
remembers
actually.
Lego Ninjago?
Oh, yeah, I was meaning to tell you this, Red. My younger brother actually really loves Lego Ninjago. He's been binging it on Netflix.
Dude, I haven't seen it in so long. I need to watch it. Like,
I have to admit, it is actually a pretty cool show.
It
It's
used to be
definitely
like
better
my
than the movie.
favorite show back in the day. I need to catch up on that.
It's a million times better than the movie.
Except you know.
The movie was disappointing.
Except the more recent seasons, like season 8 and 9, are pretty repetitive.
I would assume so. But like the early seasons,
yeah, those are good quality. But just like especially since I've taken like screenplay lessons and all that stuff, like just watching them as a bigger kid with their little siblings, of just like binge watching them every single day, no joke.
Yeah.
You kind of notice that like you could tell that they were only planning to make a few like seasons or like short films, and that turned into like, oh my gosh, we got to make this a big thing.
Yeah. Okay, Sharplay is an interesting question. Is the image of Jack in the Happy Birthday DDLC render and the ISA podcast render the exact same? I don't know. I'll have to check that. Hold on.
I'll see.
So,
yeah, I mean, like, I haven't seen Lego Ninjago in so long, but I still love it. Like,
Yeah,
I genuinely love Lego Ninjago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how so secretive of like a fangirl or something I could be over something, and then nobody even knows, not even my own parents. But then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my gosh, I need to watch this right now!" And they're like, "Why can't you? You've never been interested in before." And then I just stare at them like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
A lot of the junk on TV now sucks. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yo,
true.
you know what was one of the coolest animated series I like to watch? Transformers Prime. That show rocks. That show.
Oh, yeah.
That show rocks.
I've like binge watched that. That was fun.
No, I love that so much.
Yeah, the Transformers stuff is honestly.
But wait, did you
I love
guys?
how now we're just talking about like.
We're just now talking about TV series that we like.
But wait, did you guys see like?
I thought you were gonna say the Clone Wars. Yeah, I like the Clone Wars too. That one was also really good.
I didn't see that, sadly. So I didn't.
My internet had a seizure.
What?
Oh, do you know, actually, while we're like semi on the topic of like Lego Ninjago, the Lego movie was actually what got me into anime.
Really?
Animating
I
the
remember
Lego movie?
watching it. Yeah, I remember watching it, and like, it just looks so realistic. Like, I thought it was stop motion, but when I figured out that it was CGI, like, I was just freaking blown. It was
Yeah.
insane.
Wait a minute. So you started animating after me? How? It's
Yeah.
not fair.
Wait, when did you start?
I started animating a little bit before then, just like a tiny bit before, but it was mostly just like not really good stuff.
I think I began. Oh, hey, welcome, Claire.
Hey, Claire.
Yay!
Yeah, I
Yes,
think I
very
began
fun.
like late 2014 or like early 2015 is when I first started.
Oh yeah, I was mostly just like planning stuff and like making pictures then. I was only making really bad renders then, but other than that.
I started pretty late for animation. It was 2016, somewhere around then.
I
Like late
started
2016.
around started around late 2017, and also I cannot sleep, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna be here for like 5 minutes before
You know
I
how
pass out again, though.
freaking impressive though is y'all know like Kobit, like Mr. Kobit?
Maybe.
He is, I think he's like the owner of like Cubicle Productions for Andy BTTF.
Oh yeah.
He's also a modeler for Examination. Yeah, him. He used to use Minimator, and within the span of like 6 months, he's freaking mastered Blender. Like he can do rigging, modeling, and animation insanely good, and he learned that all within 6 months, and it's freaking incredible.
That is incredible. Holy cow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it, but it's insane.
It's amazing how like when you learn one animation software and then once you master it, you could just transfer to another pretty quickly.
Yeah, except he went from Minimator was the thing.
I know one guy that went from SFM to Blender really quickly. I think it was Koda.
That makes sense. I've never tried SFM though, so I can't really make too many judgments.
It's all right. I definitely think it's not as great as Blender or Maya. I mean, it's based in the old TF2 engine, so the lighting is not going to be incredible. So,
speaking of which, I know Jack. I know you're thinking of moving to Maya, but is anyone else planning on moving to a different software?
No, I'm Blender all the way.
I'm moving to Blender and possibly Maya in like a couple of years. Next year, I'm probably gonna start shifting to Blender.
Cool.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
For me, I'm probably gonna stick with Blender most of the time, just because I think with 2.8 it's moving to the more professional side. And aside from that, I really like the idea of everything I do being created with open source softwares.
Yeah.
I just really like that feeling of just free accessibility, like anyone can do it.
Yeah, that's what makes Blender
like
great. It's the fact that it's open source software. It's completely free, yet there's so much power within the software that people can even make movies with it.
Have y'all seen Next Gen?
Yes.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
That was really cool.
You know, the crazy thing is, I watched it and I was like, man, that's like really good water. Is this Splendor or something like that? Like, and then I find out like there was like lots of it was made with Blender, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, the only thing that was
my
I think
God.
used is external platform. Hey Yogi, I think the only external platform used was ZBrush for a couple of the models, but all of like the animation and compositing was done solely in Blender.
Yeah.
You know
I
what's
was really impressed with
interesting?
the water.
There was this comparison made between Maya and Blender that was posted on the official Autodesk website, I think it was. And what was funny was how much stuff Maya refused to acknowledge about Blender. Like the fact that it has a real-time renderer, the fact that it has the more impressive modifiers and stuff like that. And like, I'll have to show you the original comparison because it's actually a laugh.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Hold on, let me find it. Andrew Price commented on it, so I'm gonna have to find it. By the way, is a Polygon subscription worth it for realistic stuff?
What's a Polygon subscription?
I don't know. I don't use it currently. I go to textures.com where you can get a ton of free textures. How textures.com works, this is going to sound like a plug, but I swear I'm not being paid by them.
Okay.
How textures.com works is if you have a free account, you get, I think, like 15 free credits every 7 hours. And with those credits, you can buy, or like you can, quote, purchase things for free, which is like any texture on their website. It comes with like the color, the normal map, displacement, roughness, like all of that. And Yeah, and you can get some pretty high quality stuff there. The thing that you get with the premium subscription is just like higher resolution images, but for me it doesn't matter that much.
So that's how you get the textures. That's cool.
Yeah.
And like for HDRI, you could just go to HDRI Haven because they have some pretty decent HDRIs there.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I've never tried it, so I can't make any assumptions yet or any comparisons. But I would say textures.com is pretty good as of now.
Hey guys, do you know what makes me feel really old now? Is that, do you know the BPS tutorials that they did?
Yeah.
Those were made in 2017.
Yeah.
And I remember when those came out because I used to use their older ones whenever I was starting, and that I was like I had actually learned quite a bit, and then those came out like maybe a few months or so. So I guess I didn't start that long ago, but
the 2017 tutorials were like my real first start into animation in general.
Yeah. I use like the older ones, so it's kind of funny just like seeing the these, even the newer ones are kind of old now. Everyone's kind of seeing them as old.
Do you know, this is kind of off topic, but you know what is freaking crazy is that Frozen was released in 2013, and I refuse to believe that.
Wait, it was released in what?
Man, it was released on November 27th, 2013, and I refuse to believe that.
I feel old now.
That's fake. That's fake.
I do not think it was released like 6 years. That's not real.
I need to verify.
That is not real.
I wasn't that old. I mean, young.
When was Frozen released? 2013. Holy frick.
Yeah, I don't think that's real. I don't believe it.
And Frozen 2 is out.
Wait, is it out?
Well, I don't know if it's out.
This must be how my parents feel.
I don't think it's released yet, or else I would have heard a lot more about it. Oh no, it's playing. It's out now.
It is?
Ooh.
No, wait, no, it's not. Oh, I saw like the show times and I got really confused. November 22nd is when it's releasing.
Hey, yeah, it's getting close.
I would think I would know somehow, because like my little sister's like, Princess!
Believe it or not, I was actually one of those people who saw Frozen in theaters. Yo, same, Sharpblade. Yeah. I saw it in theaters.
I didn't. Wait, I think I did too. Yeah, I did.
I did as well.
Yeah. Is it wrong for me to say that's actually one of my favorite Disney movies?
No, it isn't bad.
It's good.
It was world changing.
Yeah, it was really good actually.
Are y'all gonna see the Sonic movie when it comes out?
I actually kind of want to see it. Considering the fact that they're willing to redesign it for the community, I'm actually going to see it.
Don't think that's what happened. I don't think they redesigned it. I think that it looked like this all along, and I think that they made it look different for the trailer. Okay, now hear me out here. I think changing a model for every single scene is a ton of work. And I also think that they would know better than to make it look like what it did in the trailer. I would think that they would know that that's not what Sonic is like, and that people wouldn't like that. I think the entire thing was a publicity stunt. Because if you look at how people are reacting, everybody's praising them for listening to the community, and everyone's praising them for actually doing something about this. I genuinely do not think it's a redesign.
So you think it's an actual...
They're getting so much good publicity from it.
So you're thinking it was a ploy.
And they also got a bunch of memes. They're getting a bunch of attention from it. It's probably
it caused an uproar when it was released because it looked so awful. And then they announced, "Hey, we're redesigning it," and everyone's praising them now.
Yeah, they probably saw like the Pikachu one or whatever. Yeah, Detective Pikachu. And they were like, man, we need to make sure that this is like gets more publicity or something.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I genuinely think that it was not a redesign.
I mean, if that was the case, then holy frick, I need to consider that as my technique whenever I want to promote a big project. Like, I need to make my trailer. I need to design my trailers to be so bad that people hate them, but then I say, wait, I'm gonna go back and redo every part of the animation And then it
Red
turns out that the
designs,
actual yeah.
That's actually what I was thinking of just then for like Remnants of the Rebellion having like Herobrine derpy Herobrine, and then people being like, "What? This isn't right," and you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna go and change it."
Yeah.
Maybe I could do that just as like a fake little thing, just
That's what
just to see
Arby
how
should have.
people
That's
react.
what Arby should have done for Wongs of Sar.
Yeah.
That would have. That would have actually been pretty interesting if he made a very bad trailer, but then he said, "No, I'm gonna push it back another few months." But it turns out the actual date he pushed it back to was the real release date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Techniques.
It's like he rendered the entire thing in OpenGL,
Yeah.
and it's just like, this is gonna take too long to render. I'm just doing that.
Yeah.
And then he sees this somehow, and he's like, "I'm gonna do that for season 2."
Yeah.
With like really bad voice acting if it's in the trailer.
It's like the BPS animators voice act themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just get around the mic and just joke around, kind of like that video
even
they
like
did
girl-
where it was the Minecraft animation sounds, but their voices. Remember that video?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Or like they like one of them tries to do like a girl character. That'd be interesting to
That
hear.
would be funny.
Everybody run! I just made me think of a song, but I don't want to sing it because then that'd be copyright stuff maybe.
Copyright.
Yeah, I don't want us to get freaking banned.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of band, did you hear about the incident with Markiplier?
I did.
Apparently, Markiplier was doing a stream where he was playing the A Heist with Markiplier series with his fans, where like he would let the fans choose which path to go, because you know Markiplier's skits are like choose your own adventure style stuff.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so A Heist with Markiplier was like that. And so what happened was, during the live stream, for some reason, because they were using so many emojis, so many people got freaking banned from YouTube.
Oh wow.
Like, even their Google accounts were suspended.
Oh yeah, their entire Google accounts were gone, which is freaking dumb.
Yeah, because they were spamming emojis. Which
You
is
think like that's what would happen if you were like promoting going on like the black market and buying and selling organs, but no, you're just spamming emojis.
Yeah, it's really stupid. And what's funny is that, like, literally during the stream, I checked on Twitter, and I saw that they did reply to Markiplier about it, but it was so transparent. And, like, this is literally the response word for word. Hi, Mark. Apologies this happened, and thanks for bringing it to our attention. The accounts have been reinstated, and we're looking into why the appeals were denied and how we can prevent this in the future. And then Markiplier responded, "Hello, I appreciate the update, but there are still issues. Not all accounts are reinstated. Some are missing videos. What assurance do I have that people won't be banned again during the streams in the future? Why were they banned in the first place? Why ban their Google accounts?" It's really weird.
You know,
why
it
that
could have
happened.
been like some sort of safety system done because people were like,
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
it's
with like
just spamming
smaller
em-
streams.
But it's spamming emojis. It's not like they were posting links to porn. That would
Yeah.
That's true, but still.
Or like they weren't actually harassing people either.
Yeah, it was just harmless emojis. They weren't even spamming the eggplant emoji. It was just like red emoji, green emoji to choose which path to go. There was nothing harmful about it. But their entire
okay.
Google accounts were suspended, which means they can't access.
If it had to
They
do
can't
with
access
voting, then
YouTube, Gmail, Google Drive, any of that.
And like you would think, I would think an appropriate response from YouTube, while still like a bit over the top, is just a mute for like a couple hours or something like that.
Yeah, but like, it's really weird why this is happening. It's just. Let's see. I'm just looking at more of like the responses to Mark's tweet and seeing what's happening.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of YouTube is mostly doing damage control at this point.
you know, when something like that happens to like a big YouTuber, of course there's gonna be like a lot of people getting on about it.
Yeah,
Stuff
and
like
what kind
that.
of scares me is that Markiplier will get attention because he's a big YouTuber. But what scares me is what'll happen to the smaller channels. Like,
How many times
yeah.
has this happened already that we're not aware of?
we have absolutely no idea.
At least
which
it won't
is like which is why I'm kind of like, this is why I kind of debated earlier whether I should just stream this podcast on Twitch. But, like, I think I'll keep it on YouTube for now, because we're not really going to spam emojis on here. We don't really
Everyone
spam.
send the B emoji over and over again if you...
Yeah. But, yeah, this is why I want to say this to everyone in the chat. Just a general warning from here on out. Don't spam emojis in anyone's chats anymore, because, like... I'm not saying that this could happen to you, but until something's cleared out, I don't want to risk anyone getting their Google account suspended. Because, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us use our Google accounts for more than just YouTube, so I don't want that to be completely gone.
Yeah.
So, it's not really worth the risk.
Yeah, YouTube did a big oops.
Yeah, it was a big oopsie. We need Gloria Borger on this immediately.
We do. We need Poppy Gloria.
Yes, we do. We need Poppy Harlow, Gloria Borger, and Poppy Gloria on this all at once.
But not Mary Ham.
Mary Ham.
Leave.
Mary Ham needs to go.
Mary Ham can just leave.
Yeah.
These are all memes I don't know. So.
It's PewDiePie stuff.
You should watch PewDiePie then.
No, I don't like cussing, so I don't watch YouTubers that cuss all the time.
He yells at anyone who swears, so.
True.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No, PewDiePie does.
Yeah, he jokes when people swear because like he gets
like when he plays with Jacksepticeye, he always says swore. And then freaking bans him, King.
Bam. I don't know. Wouldn't it be kind of strange to think that like if like the most popular YouTubers all of a sudden just got all control over YouTube, then they could just suddenly delete other channels or something. Just like really random, just like that like monarchy kind of thing over YouTube.
It would be like that intro to one of Film Theory's videos where Thanos snapped half the channels.
Yeah.
What if YouTube did that? What if they were just like...
What if... I considered the possibility. I have considered that last night. I was literally in the shower after hearing... Like, I was literally in the shower last night after watching the video with Markiplier, and I was thinking, what if that actually happened? What would happen to YouTube?
What if YouTube's servers were overcrowded? It's like videos just kept getting deleted just because there wasn't enough space. So they're like, yeah, we're just going to delete half of all the content here.
That would be interesting.
I just put everything up on my website and be like, no more YouTube apparently. And then just make a website.
I mean, that does bring the possibility for smaller channels to take it as an opportunity to rise up, but then again, that would destroy quite a few people's jobs.
It would, yeah. Or like YouTube's like, we're doing a small experiment where 1% of people get all of their videos deleted.
I mean, that's what literally happened. Remember the James Charles incident that happened a couple days ago?
Oh, yeah,
his account, a couple other big channels were just suspended out of nowhere. And YouTube said it was a YouTube bug.
Yeah.
Hacker!
Did someone get banned for writing 4 to 7 messages in the span of 2 hours in Mark's stream, not just emoji spam? Wait, legit? Yo. Yeah, I'm moving to Twitch.
But then there's like things with Twitch and their biased staff. Remember like the entire Alinity situation?
Hey, I'm a male. Like... They can't touch me.
We're moving to Discord, guys.
They're biased for... They're biased against they're biased towards female streamers because they can get away with whatever the frick they want.
Frickin' Alinity.
Yeah. Frickin' Alinity. Is Alinity still on the platform? Is she still a thing?
I need to verify that. I'm actually going to go on Twitch and see for myself. I actually follow Alinity. Just kidding.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. Oh, she is still on Twitch.
Why.
She's still on Twitch, and she is actually live right now.
What a nerd.
What the frick is she doing? She just being usual? Oh yeah, she's being usual.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Just abusing cats.
Sad.
This is why I stream on Mixer. I mean, Mixer could be interesting to try, but like...
The thing about Mixer is that it doesn't... Well, it kind of does, but it barely has a sense of community.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Covered it.
Yeah,
is that
that's the
most
problem.
of the most of the things came from Ninja, and
Yeah, but
We
when they
could
find
make it a
out like how small
community.
the community actually is, it'll begin to die away.
yeah, Mixer probably won't.
Unless if
Stay
some
around for
game
too-
that goes popular on the platform just blows up, Minecraft,
Mhm.
it would.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh no, someone else disliked.
Oh, why?
Oh no!
Oh no!
It would be cool if Mixer was successful.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, they don't use it.
You know
okay.
what? You know what website should come back?
What?
Freaking
Newgrounds.
MySpace. Oh,
Vines?
No, Newgrounds.
Newgrounds is awesome.
I actually want to start a Newgrounds account and just post stuff there.
I miss Newgrounds. That was fun.
Yeah,
I don't know all
Newgrounds
this
is
stuff.
like Newgrounds is a website where all the internet animators went to before YouTube blew up. It was like the animation hub back then.
Yeah. Dude, I remember watching so many stick figure fights there.
Yes.
That's like my brother's DS or something. He just had a whole bunch of stick figure fights just already on there
Yeah.
whenever he got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then that like really old kind of Mario remake song or something. I don't know, like
Newgrounds
Yeah.
and Vimeo. Yes, I will make a Vimeo account and put my animations there.
We should just all move back to Newgrounds. Just start
Yeah.
posting Minecraft stuff there.
Yeah, I was actually considering posting some of my stuff there and see if anyone would notice it.
Have you ever
You know,
heard of like? Oh, sorry, you can go first.
that actually is an interesting thing. Is that I'm pretty sure you know like Youth Digital. How
Oh,
they
yeah,
had
Youth
like
Digital.
yeah Youth Digital. How they had like their little like a portal thing,
Mhm.
and where everybody would share their stuff.
Mhm.
You know, you could make like the worst of quality stuff, but then as long as it was like entertaining, you were like the most popular person
Does anyone
on there.
remember what was that series called created by that one guy? That was like a big
I don't-
series on Youth Digital.
That one
I know, I
series
think-
created by that one guy. That's very descriptive. Thanks.
I'm trying to
wait,
remember.
Wait, I think I might remember. Was it a Minecraft series?
Yeah, it was a Minecraft animated
Yeah,
series.
it was pretty bad. The bad thing, it had like there's this one person that was like stole the main character's father's body or something, like possession and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I think it was that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I have no
What
idea
was
what's
the
going
name
on.
of it? I remember
I
like
don't
it was a
remember
thing.
either. I'm trying
Hold
to remember. Too.
Minecraft animation.
I don't
movie.
think you could find it though.
I
don't think you could find it.
it was
'cause it
in
is
one
really
of our
popular.
DMs or something.
You
I think
find
it was
it,
in the
you
Iron
need to
Skulls DM.
Show me.
It isn't
This is
popular
something
anywhere
like-
else there, but it was like the most popular series on there, and it was just kind of funny that like on YouTube he wouldn't really last like at all, but on a place like that where it's like smaller audience, you know, he's like basically praised and like, oh my gosh, everything's so cool. Great.
Yeah.
So that was actually something I was thinking of bringing up like at the very beginning, but didn't. So
So yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
yeah,
I don't see it
I
here.
don't.
What? Why
I think
is
I'm
it
gonna have
not
to go
here?
now.
Okay.
Well, thank you for
Okay.
having me.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed being on here and ranting about stuff and
Should we-
conspiracy theories.
Should we just like end the stream then?
I mean, we could do that. We have been going for about an hour and a half, so
Yeah, it doesn't have. They don't all have to be 2 hours long.
yeah.
Thank
they
you
don't-
everybody so much for coming. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
For more Minecraft animated content that's not
For
FNAF.
more epic Minecraft content. Make sure to see the Songs of War trailer coming out November 16th. And yeah.
Yeah.
I also linked Red's channel in the description if you want to check out his stuff.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
Yeah. So be sure to check that out as well. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to the podcast. It was awesome talking to you guys again. And
Yeah.
we will see you next time.
Bye.